Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bev and Tom. I've done it the other way around purposely. I'm going out to work because I put his name last purposely. I knew I'd trap off before the day went on.
Any more questions, please? Yes.
I just wanted to ask about pain management, because normally it's about feeling and such, but say if you have, I have a headache at the moment, tension headache, would I have to look at what's behind the headache?
Have you got a headache now?
I have, yeah.
I'll give you a little tiny technique that might help. Not saying it will. Close your eyes. Let your body go slack. Uncross your legs. Loose, please. Yeah. Breathe gently and easily. Put your attention on the pain and make it a cloud. In that dark cloud, light it up in the centre with your consciousness. Really stare into it with light. And you'll feel it start to get a little bit worse, and then it'll start to break up, and little bits will go in different directions in your head. Just nod your head as soon as you're realising that. Okay? Now follow the little biggest one that's left, because all the others are just dissolving. And just light it up with your consciousness and take a deep breath. And you'll feel it just suddenly dissolve completely. Okay, as soon as it's gone, just check your head and find there's no pain left, and then you can open your eyes, but don't open them until you're sure of that. Take 3 or 4 deep breaths. And open your eyes as soon as it's gone.
Sorry, it is.
I know. So, I spoke to Bev about it and she agreed, because she's doing healing as well. And we came up with 8 points that are so strategic when you tap them that they're very, very beneficial in remissing certain types of ailments. Do that a few times. Come on. Yeah, and pretend that your jaw.
It goes right through you.
Pretend that your jaw muscles are just made of jelly. Come on. Beautiful. Anybody give her a clap for that? Come on. Anybody else having difficulty yawning?
It worked.
It worked, yeah.
Thanks, folks.
Did you? What was your problem?
I couldn't get a real good one, you know, the feeling of
Okay.
yawn.
Let your body go loose. Let your whole body go limp. Close your eyes. Let your head go wobbly. And now I want you to take a very deep breath through your nose. And I want you to go, open your mouth. And do it a few times like that. Beautiful. Now, okay, that's enough. How do you feel? Bit giddy? Little bit giddy? You can mind them, and we'll teach you that later in this seminar. You can press them. You can manipulate them. So if you say 10 or more, 10's an easy number to do without concentrating on it. Because all the way through Freeway, you're not concentrating on anything. Okay, wrist. Now the wrist is, people say, which part of the wrist? It's that line there, because you have several lines on the wrist. It's that one there, nearest to the hand there. The answer is, don't force a client to do anything, but just coax them along. Say, it doesn't matter, you can leave that point, because when you're using the other points, it will still be reducing that. Remember what we said about the meridians? So I then realised that the subconscious mind, when you start relaxing people from the feet upwards, can, in some people like me, feel alarmed. And so instead of putting you into a trance, it gives you a panic attack or an anxiety attack. So I made a promise to myself from that day forth, never ever to relax people from the feet upwards again. Can you spread right out so that there's plenty of room so you can all see Beverly? Because if you're all close together, other people can't see her.
This time, put my left foot forward, and I'm going to push the ball away from me, and bring it back. As I go out, I fill my lungs, and empty. Fill. Two. Right. This position. Breathe in. Breathe out. Well, right over as far as you can, not strain. Hold it, breathing normally, and breathe in as we come back up. Well, I've got 2 down here. I'm going to have to be down there. Okay, you're going to get your fingers like, hands like parliaments. Okay, you do it. Then do not touch the spine, but on the side of the spine, you're just going to tap. Not too hard, don't make it on the back.
Sit comfortably. Watch me for a moment. Whenever you're tapping, you know where you're tapping, don't you? Yeah? And when you're doing it in your mind, really, because you have to do it in your mind to get your hand in the right place, don't you? You know, you want to get at the palm, you can't say, you've got to know it's going in the palm. It's not, you don't want any crossed legs, because you're crossing meridians, you're short-circuiting yourself. And then with 4 fingers, half bracelet, around the bracelet line there. A half breath and have a yawn. And drop your hand back onto your lap in your mind. Now with your left fist in your mind, lift it up to the chest. And just imagine as you tap in that place, you can hear it. Somebody said leaves, but your type of tree does have leaves in the summer, does it? Yours has catkins, so you know when is that then? Springtime for you, okay? So looking at it again, and it's a nice day by the way, can you tell me roughly what time of day it is? It's completely relaxed and breathing. So it's mainly the breathing and it's mainly the stretching gently that gives you the tremendous strength it does. And it does give you a tremendous strength. It doesn't make huge muscles on you, but it makes you capable of lifting things that other people wouldn't believe. Our next door neighbour said, come and have a look at my new gym. And you know, he sets it all high to catch you and says, have a sit on there, Tom. He said, now put your hands under there. And he said, just try and pull that thing up a few times and just see how wonderful this equipment is. So I went like that. And he went, very, very relaxed. You've got to have your eyes closed, your body's got to be loose. In the end, you'll almost be floating if you're doing it properly. Give your nose a little wipe out first if you're going to do it, or if you've got a blocked nose. And you'll find it will take you into some kind of very changed state. Now, before you do it, I'll just say a few things here. In yoga, they measure that. They always breathe out for so many seconds and breathe in for so many seconds and do it the other way and the other way. That doesn't work because you're consciously involved in that. When you do this, sometimes I'm breathing out for it seems like ever. But I'm not consciously doing that. I just feel like breathe, and then suddenly I'll realise I want to breathe in. And then I might breathe out for a little bit on the other one. I don't know what's going to happen, and then I'll breathe in. So allow it to happen the way it feels comfortable to happen. You must actually feel as if something's happening for the client as well. You must feel that there is energy coming into you and going into the client, and as it's going into the client, more energy is coming into you. There, which is, oh, and it's got to be really said nice and loud. Oh! Okay? So, tune up your vocal cords, just have a cough, rinse the butter, blow your nose, and keep going as long as you can. Are you ready? Go! Very high, so people say, I say, if you're putting it on the bottom, no, I've got it on my top rib. I say, sorry, I've got very high rib cage, so I'll pretend it's down here and tap it there, and then flip over the other side. A lot of women, when I'm doing this, they do this, and then I say, do that, and they go over there. Instead of realising it's more time economical to do there. And I'm getting on to what you said before, we're balancing it. Have you noticed it's there, yeah. It's there, yeah? It's there, it's there, it's there, it's there, it's there, it's there. So you're going backwards and forwards. So you're doing the proper kata, aren't you, of karate? You're doing self-defense. You're defending yourself. Happy times. They can remember some sad times too, but they're not absolutely so bereaved that they're killing themselves and lowering their immune system and ending up with all kinds of diseases. Because when you're in bereaved states, your immune system can go flop. And that's the time when lots of cancers come to the surface. You'll know that, won't you?
And you can tend to reframe some of your using sort of the weirdness that's happening, etc.
Reframe it, I don't. I make a joke of it, I get them to yawn and say, it's part of yawning. And they have a yawn and they have a laugh, and then they do it and I'll say, how do you feel? And they go, well, we've not tapped for anything yet, but I feel so relaxed, because it makes you relax. Because it's addressing all your nervous system. Each time. Say it 3 times. Give us a yawn. Give us a yawn. Lovely big gobby yawn.
Stress is really good.
Somebody makes noise. Speak up as well as loud as you can. Because we're trying to 0 being no feeling at all. Where do you feel you are at the moment? About 7. Okay, we've got 7. Where was it? There. Okay. Remember when you're pressing, you've gone one ahead when he said there, so you've got to go back one to make sure you're on it. Got it?
Clear words.
Tiny and clear words.
Tiny clear words.
Tiny and clear words.
Tiny clear words.
Okay. Tiny and clear words. Passion out of the fact that you've done that. And I said, well, I haven't done bugger all. The guy's done it himself. And I think he deserves great satisfaction with a big hand clap. Glasses off. Unscrew any false legs or arms.
Take your watches off your wallets and pass them on to me. Let's go.
Which way you got it?
Try not to use your nail. I haven't got nails then. 2 more.
Not there, and then enter your belly right out.
I am honest.
There we go.
Make sure you've got no tension in your spine.
It's the first time I've done an energy course. I've really enjoyed it. It's been really informative, and I can't wait to put into practice what I've learnt.
Super.
Weekend. Freeway is definitely now going to be my premier choice of treatment with my clients. Beautiful people, beautiful course.
Lovely.
Yeah, Pop.
What, no kiss?
You know, no.
Anyways, I came all the way to from Canada to be here today, and had a great time on this weekend and learned a lot, and look forward to applying it in my life and the lives of others. Thank you very much.
Tom and Bev are absolutely wonderful. It's a great course, and there's far more to it than you'll get on anything else you go on lately. So get your backsides on it now. And that was really bad, and I'm
This is a must-attend conference, and I have to say it was made feel very welcome. Thank you.
Phil?